This story begins in a small, ancient village in Mexico, over 800 years ago. The village is preparing for a grand celebration known as Fire Day, a festival deeply cherished by its people. Fire Day is a time when the village honors their gods, and everyone is busy with preparations. Among them is a young demigod named Pangari. She is special, not only because of her ability to shapeshift, but because she carries the blood of the gods. However, despite the joy surrounding the celebration, Pangari is distracted by something much bigger. She has just turned 12, a significant age for her as she dreams of something far more important than the festivities. She longs to become a full god, one with her own temple, worshippers, and power. As Pangari and her mother, Siki, approach the temple, her thoughts are solely on her desire to ascend to full godhood. Pangari's mother senses this and warns her that she is not ready for such power, dismissing her dreams as the impatience of youth. But Pangari is determined. She feels that 12 is old enough to take on the responsibility of being a god. Siki refuses to entertain Pangari's request any longer and, with a wave of her hand, seals Pangari's lips, preventing her from continuing the argument. Just as Pangari is fuming with frustration, a burst of flames erupts nearby, and from the fire steps Chipri, Pangari's father and the powerful god of fire. Chipri has come to check on the preparations for Fire Day, and Pangari uses this opportunity to approach her father with the same request. But just like her mother, Chipri too dismisses Pangari's desire to become a full god, telling her that she must be patient and wait for the right time. Frustrated and feeling misunderstood, Pangari hugs her father but secretly steals his magical staff, a symbol of his immense power. Neither of her parents notice her theft, and Pangari uses the staff to open a portal that leads her to the Mask of Many Faces, an ancient artifact said to grant divine powers to anyone who wears it. With the mask, Pangari believes she can finally become the god she dreams of being. As soon as Pangari puts on the mask, her power surges, and the ground beneath the village begins to crack. Realizing the danger, her parents rush to stop her, but Pangari's frustration is too great. In her anger, she creates a massive fissure in the earth, one that threatens to tear the entire village apart. Siki, recognizing the severity of the situation, has no choice but to use her magic to stop Pangari. Siki turns Pangari into a mountain. Fast forward to the present day, we meet Ronnie Anne, a lively and adventurous 12-year-old girl who is looking forward to the summer of her life. Ronnie and her best friend, Sid, have been counting down the days until they're old enough to visit the Extreme Eddy skate park, a place known for its daring ramps and adrenaline-pumping stunts. It's Ronnie's birthday, and she can't wait to spend her summer skating and hanging out with her friends. However, Ronnie's plans are abruptly derailed when her parents announce a surprise. They're taking a family trip to Mexico to visit her grandmother, Mama Lupe. Ronnie is less than thrilled by this news. In her mind, Mexico is far from the action-packed summer she had planned, and a trip to visit family feels like a huge disappointment. But her parents have already made the arrangements, and there's no getting out of it. Begrudgingly, Ronnie packs her bags, trying to hide her frustration from her family. Upon arriving in Mexico, Ronnie's mom, Maria, is eager to dive into a long list of family activities. There are tours to take, sights to see, and family members to catch up with. As Maria leads the family through the bustling streets of a local market, Ronnie notices a necklace being sold by a street vendor. The necklace catches her eye, something about it seems almost magical. Her mom tells her to put it down, but Ronnie, intrigued by its mysterious allure, buys it in secret. After the family settles in at Mama Lupe's house, Ronnie continues to sulk, frustrated that her summer plans have been turned upside down. One afternoon, while exploring the area, she stumbles upon a mountain that immediately captures her attention. The mountain looks like a giant half-pipe, something straight out of her skateboarding dreams. Curious, Ronnie learns from her cousin Carlos that the mountain is tied to an ancient legend, the story of Pangari, the demigod who was turned into a mountain after trying to steal divine powers from her parents. The legend fascinates Ronnie, but she dismisses it as just a myth, at least, until things start to get strange. Later that evening, while Ronnie is on a video call with Sid, she suddenly trips and falls. Her mysterious new necklace begins to glow, and before she knows it, the ground shakes violently. Dark butterflies emerge from a crack in the earth, and an eerie presence fills the air. At first, Ronnie thinks she's dreaming, but the danger feels real. As the ground continues to quake, she hears someone scream. Rushing toward the sound, Ronnie finds a girl trapped in the chaos and manages to pull her to safety. The girl introduces herself as Shara, a traveler who seems oddly calm despite the strange events happening around them. Shara thanks Ronnie for saving her, but something about her feels off. Ronnie decides to bring Shara back to her family, introducing her to her mom. While everyone else seems distracted, Ronnie can't shake the feeling that something bigger is at play. Soon enough, Ronnie's suspicions are confirmed. Shara isn't just a traveler, she's Pangari, the very demigod from the ancient legend. Manipulating Ronnie with promises of fixing the past, Pangari convinces her to help retrieve the mask of many faces from a nearby museum. As they search for the mask, Pangari reveals more of her backstory to Ronnie, explaining how her parents never let her live up to her full potential. Both girls bond over their shared frustration with their families, Ronnie's mom, Maria, constantly making plans for her, and Pangari's parents forbidding her from becoming a god. At the museum, Ronnie finally finds the mask, but the moment she hands it over to Shara, the truth comes crashing down. Shara transforms back into Pangari, revealing her true intentions. She's not interested in fixing the past, she wants to reclaim her place as a god. Back at home, Ronnie's family is worried about her strange behavior and absence. When Ronnie's cousin, Hector, spots her reflection in the mirror looking distressed, the family rushes to the museum to find her. Together, they discover the extent of Pangari's plan. Yukumo is rising, and only Pangari can stop it, but she's too consumed by her desire for power. Desperate to save her family and stop Pangari, Ronnie takes matters into her own hands. Armed with Chipperi's old magic staff and a map she found at the museum, Ronnie devises a plan. The family rallies together, with everyone playing a part in the final battle. Pangari, realizing the destruction she's about to cause, begins to question her actions. In the end, it's the love and sacrifice of Pangari's parents that save the day. With a final act of bravery, they push Yukumo back into the underworld, sealing the crack in the earth and restoring peace to the village. Pangari, moved by the realization of what her parents had done, finally understands the weight of her actions. She uses her remaining power to repair the damage caused by her actions centuries ago. With the battle over and peace restored, Ronnie and her family join the village in celebrating a new fire day. As the festival begins, Ronnie thanks her mom for bringing her on this unexpected adventure. She realizes that, while it wasn't the summer she had planned, it was the summer she needed, a journey of family, adventure, and finding her place in the world. Pangari, now at peace with her past, watches over the village alongside her parents, knowing that her time as a god may be over, but her story will live on in the hearts of the villagers forever. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe for more movie recaps like this one. Thank you for watching.